Good evening, young warriors. The mission. We are in the pursuit of personal perfection, with the anticipation, with the expectation of landing deep within the landscape of personal excellence. Last time we met, I opened and I closed with the quote by Aristotle. And that's simply, we become what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act. It's a habit. And that's what I want to talk about today. If I were to ask you a question and ask, what lies between you and your picture of personal excellence for yourself? What's between that? And I'm guessing habit would or better be a large part of that. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about habits. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's two kinds, there's two types. There's habits of preference. We go by our feelings, we go by what others do. We're influenced by others. And then there's habits of principle, of intentionality, those that are designed by us. Best example I can give. I'm out in the country, and I've probably seen 100 of them, but there's thermometers that are up on trees, they're up on posts, they're up on barns. And what they do is they display the temperature. But it's based on outside influence. It's the weather, it's the elements that tell that thermometer what to register. That's how I view habits of preference. When you're influenced by others, you don't have much of a say. But now we've got thermostats. A thermostat is what's inside the house. A thermostat is what turns on the furnace or turns on the air conditioner. And now the weather only dictates what you set it at. That is how I view habits of principle. It's those habits that create excellence. What I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make about 3, 4, maybe 5 videos. Now look, I told you from day one, I'm not going to sit here and set a precedent and tell you what to do. What I'm doing is I'm sharing my thoughts and my perspective. And then I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to challenge you, and you decide what you're going to do. But I don't want you to gloss over this thing with these habits. Because I'm thinking of 3 gentlemen who are world class in what they do. And what I've learned is excellence is based on your habits. But here's the key. Here's the thing that I see that runs rampant with people who are world class. Their habits are boring. Their habits are basic. Their habits are mundane. Their habits, they don't sell books, but they produce results. That's my challenge. My challenge is for you to go ahead and Google somebody who has succeeded in exactly what you want to do. I'm not talking about somebody who's done well. I'm talking about somebody who's world class. I'm talking about someone who they write books about. And find out their habits. And I think you'll find out they've got maybe 3 to 5 habits for any endeavor. I call those the basic, the elements of excellence. That's how I'm going to send you out today. But I also want you to understand that it's just not the habits. It's the vehicle you put the habits in. And that's what I'm going to talk about next time, and that's going to become your daily routines. Young warriors, I cannot stress this enough. Your habits. You want to reside in solid, disciplined, intentional, well thought out, well constructed habits designed by you with your personal excellence in mind. Young warriors, there's a world that needs to be changed. And I am convinced, without a doubt, that any one of you can go out and do that. So here's my challenge. Review, look at your habits. Find the basics, the fundamentals, those simple elements that are required to be practiced daily. And I'm going to send you on your way. Sword, dragon, slay. I believe in you. We'll talk next time.